play D&D.
So last we left off, you guys had gone and rescued Kalia from the evil Balthazar from my rival lord in Baldur's Gate, but the lords in Baldur's Gate seem to be like gang lords and not really like titled. It doesn't seem to work the same way it does in Waterdeep. It seems like they have power by strength of arms and not necessarily are elected or because they have money. Um, so you went and rescued her from the man who had kidnapped her, and she, I believe you guys were just heading out of the safe house where she was being kept to go to a nail salon, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Cookies and pizza.
Petties and pizza.
Okay, let me get in my Google Docs.
We lost Calric.
Oh, I wonder if their power went out. Should we give them a minute? You guys want to talk about Batman the animated series?
Sure. Brownie McDowell was in it too.
Huh?
Brownie McDowell was in it too. He did the Mad Hatter.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Yay.
Yeah.
The power.
Cartoon.
She
That
flickered.
cartoon's
Power
the
flicker.
reason that Batman has two different voices, one for Bruce Wayne and one for Batman.
Yes. Where are the drugs?
Yeah. Swear to me. Cool. So you guys are heading out to fucking go to a nail salon and get pizza, apparently.
Yeah, we're having a day out.
Yeah, we're gonna go get our manicures and pedicures and our fingers and toes.
Cat's way better at that than I am. Can't do that.
Yeah, that's what we're getting. Yeah, full set. Be great.
I mean, it's basically just a weird sidestep from Valley Girl.
And she's like, she's basically inviting you guys out her treat. She's indicating that you're gonna go do this on Lord Neverember's penny.
Nice.
So he's gonna be paying.
Oh yeah, haven't stepped outside in ages. It's so nice to get something done. Ugh, he was such an asshole, that other guy. I can't believe he kept me in a room for how many months? What? It's only that long? It felt like a lot longer.
I'm not even gonna bother. I'm just gonna let Kat do this girl's voice. On top of that, you guys did learn that somewhere in the Anarok Desert there is a fallen Netherese city with a great tower of metal, and apparently inside of that tower is where Aranox makes his home. It was Lord Neverember's assumption that he had returned back to his lair. But that's less important than the nail salon.
Get there.
Oh my god!
It's named the Preen and Pussy.
Oh,
God.
Isn't there a nail salon?
Pretty
or
Kitty.
No, it's called the something.
Pretty Kitty.
Yeah, the Pretty Kitty. There's a waxing place in Houston called the Pretty Kitty.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it's not very pretty if you take all his hair off. Just saying. Ball caps are still last season.
So she's been cooped up in the house for too long. She's got a little growth going.
oh.
Gotta
You
trim the
guys
hedges.
pile out of this mansion where you have kidnapped, rescued. You're not entirely sure. This apparently crazy girl who
I think we liberated her.
is dating
Yeah.
mobsters and one of them kidnapped her, you think? Sort of. She seems nuts. And
It feels like she's kidnapped us.
she immediately starts like trying to hail a cab.
She
And
kidnapped us.
and bitching about your boyfriends. You guys are in the upper city, but she's indicating that the upper city doesn't have A, good pizza, and B, good bars. The best nail salons are here, so she wants to go to the nail salon first to get done up before you guys go out to drink, which seems to be what she thinks is about to happen.
Having a full girls' night.
Party! Woo!
Yeah, she's just like, yeah, girls' night. Let's do it.
Oh my god. Oh, Calric.
We gotta bring Ira.
Oh yeah, where's Ira?
She thought you might get in a fight, so she stayed at the Elf Song Tavern.
Can't go to girls' night without her.
I would say I could use sending, but
Babe, you can just talk to her.
oh, I can just talk to her. I don't have to send every time.
No, you know her name. You have a psychic
Yeah,
link.
you have.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I'm
yeah, you
gonna
have telepathy.
I'm gonna say her real name, and then
You
I'm
don't
gonna
have to.
go.
You can just think toward her.
I'm gonna think toward her. Well, yeah, I'm thinking her real name,
Okay.
Ira, and then I'm gonna say, hey, you wanna go get your nails did? We're going out for mani pedis on Lord Neverember's dime. We rescued his woman. It's great.
I think that's a
She's
great
paying.
civilian.
She says, yeah, be there in 10. Don't forget about the bartender.
The bartender.
We were supposed to
Remember,
bang
you
that
were.
bartender tonight.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! Yeah, how much time we got?
Mm.
It's early evening.
Scheduling issue.
Okay, yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, we gotta bang the bartender.
This is happening while she like pushes you guys up into a pedicab.
Got it.
Pays
I think you mean a mani pedicab.
she pays the driver from the like silken purse on her hip. And then what did we decide the name of this place was? The pretty
We did.
pretty pretty kitty. Oh, we'll call it the pretty kitty. Sure. She takes you to a part of town that looks like it used to be. It's like on the outside of the Temple District, and it looks like it used to be like a more run down part of town, but has since been like over the course of the last probably 30 or 40 years has been gentrified. So like it's old hodgepodge groups of buildings that are built in different architectural styles and different materials all crammed together fairly closely. But the what was at one point probably a tenement houses or apartment buildings or individual estates have all been turned into bars and nail salons and upscale eateries and that kind of crap. And the pretty kitty has a big pink sign out in front of it of a bright fluorescent pink cat. And you can see through the front glass like windows, the big like what would have been like the bay windows at the front of a house for seating. There's just like you can see it's lit on the other side, but it's lit with lanterns. So there's a bit of smoke and blackness that's collected on the windows. Doesn't seem like they have the magical lights here. In fact, as it's getting dark, you can see wandering through the city of Baldur's Gate lamplighters going around and actually lighting lamps. Um, you guys, she is like shuffling you guys out of the pedicab and pushing you into this place. The door swings open and it's rows of chairs, and a smell wafts out of the place of like burning incense and patchouli and chemicals. Like they're trying to make the place smell pleasant on top of the chemical scent of hair dye and nail polish remover. But they have all these rows of tables and chairs, and like any salon, there's places to have your haircut. There's places to have your yeah. There's places to have your haircut. Places to have your hair dyed. Places to have your nails done. Your feet done. Massage chairs. On top of all this, though, you can see there's only like one or two actual patrons, like lords and ladies. So there's a man who's having his feet done, a we'll say opulent looking fellow with a lot of jewelry, and a woman who is probably in her early to mid teens, like 15, 16, somewhere in that range, who's having her hair done. And the place is run by there's like group of like scurrying about 4 or 5 gnomes, and the gnomes all have like dirty leather jackets and mohawks in multiple colors and piercings everywhere. Like if you've ever been to one of those places where like all of the people that work there are not from the area where they work. You know what I mean? Like they work in an upscale place, but they're commuting. That this is the feel, and it's done. Yeah, it's done like that on purpose. It's almost like that's the vibe they're trying to cultivate inside the place. Like, oh, it's edgy and cool. Um, but she looks over at one of the gnomes and she's like, "Hey there, Petunia. I'll take my regular. You hook these people up with anything they need. Okay, you get them the full suite, the manis, the petties. They want their hair dyed, colors. You get it dyed. Okay, make sure this big guy here gets a massage. He seems a little tense." And she like pats him.
Aw.
Thoric is just constantly sneezing.
All right, well, I'll be over here with Petunia. She's my regular girl, but the rest of you just pick a seat, pick a place.
Outside.
Do you want drinks? Drinks? Everybody want drinks?
What you got?
You got any of that dandelion wine from up at the Dark Keep? You got any of that? And
Dandelion.
the little gnome nods, and as she nods, like the piercings in her ears jingle. And she's sort of like, she's like, Kalia, oh my god, it's so nice to see you. Sit down. Where you been? It's been weeks, girl. Your oils are looking rough. And she like
Hi.
plops him down, and she starts motioning toward the other gnomes. And if you guys don't find a place to sit, like you're gonna get shoved into a random contraption and have something done, as one of the gnomes runs off to get whatever dandelion wine is.
Oh my
Aw.
god.
Thoric can't. Thoric steps outside.
She's like, "Where you
It's
going?"
alright.
I think I'm allergic.
Come here, let me touch you.
Yeah, but that's like half the fun.
Galric, come hither. I have a spot for you. She like pats her lap.
That's you.
Don't make me get up.
So Kelric, you turn to like go out of the room, and like the door opens, and Ira is coming in the door. And Ira's like, so my hair hasn't been cut in like a couple centuries. So thinking like an undercut, bright pink.
That would be great. I think bright pink would look really nice on you. Kelric, come here. I'm gonna lesser restoration him.
Aw.
He stops sneezing, but like he's still very. It's for him. It's like whenever.
It's stinky.
Well, like whenever you walk into a candle store, like there's just so much smell going on. It's almost overwhelming.
Yeah, I can't do it. I can't do candle shops.
Neither can he.
Or what's the makeup store? Sephora. I can't go into Sephora.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I just like start snotting. So you guys
Aw.
are. Yeah, Buster wants to have his beard done.
Yes. It's
Okay.
gone way out of control.
He gets sat down, and this little gnome jumps up on a stool, and he starts like going through your beard and like cleaning it and combing it out, and he's like, "You're gonna need a wash. I gotta get these colors out. Look at this. This is great. Look at all the color you got here. You gotta show this off, sweetie.
Mhm.
Color? What color?
It's all these feathers. They're not brown. You're just dirty, silly.
Oh,
When was the last time you took a bath? It's been since you got your memory back. So it's been like
A week.
it's been like a week.
I don't know how to answer that.
He's like, "We're gonna get you fixed up."
Please.
So he starts like washing Buster's hair and washing Buster's beard. Hey, Jordan,
Hey, Jordan.
let us know when you can hear us.
I can hear you.
Sweet. So
Hey.
you guys have made your way to a nail salon called a salon in general called the Pretty Kitty. It's run by gnomes who look like a punk rock band. It's and everybody's sort of getting shoved into various contraptions. Buster's getting his hair and beard done. Kalia is over having her nails done. Ira just walked in. Kelric can't stop sneezing, but we haven't decided what everybody else is having done to them yet.
I think I could go for a hair and horn do-over, makeover.
Yeah.
Get your horn sharpened.
One of the
Get
little
me a
gnomes
head.
is like, now this may be stepping over a little bit, but I could do a little horn piercing.
Well, I've been meaning to go through some changes, so I could go.
A little gold ring in there.
Yeah. Just
No
but-
bells though. Something tasteful.
Yeah, just loops. I'm not a cat.
A punk rock gnome wants something tasteful.
Yeah, she like She like goes to get like a fucking drill.
Yeah.
Like she starts like drilling a hole and like she's gonna like clean and polish the horns and get them up to a good point, and then find a good spot and drill a hole into Jordan's horn and put a little gold ring in it.
Nice.
Hot.
mess with the wait.
Holds out a mirror when she's done so you can see it. Buster, the gnome working on you doesn't want to do like too much because he thinks your feathers and beard and everything, the color is very lovely. So he's not offering you to get like a color change unless you want it. But he does clean it out and like trim it and shape everything and trims your hair down a bit,
Oh,
you know.
thank you.
And he's like, "Why I got you here? Let me tell you, those talons are looking sharp. Ladies aren't gonna like that, or dudes, or other dragon people, whatever you're into."
Too.
Yeah, let's shorten those down a little bit. Get them clean, all right?
Okay.
And they start like trimming Buster's nails.
Mm.
They have those like like foot baths with a little fish in it that eat the dead skin off.
Uh,
And when they
So-
bring you the dandelion wine, it's exactly what it sounds like. It is wine made with dandelion flowers.
oh my.
So it's lemony and like tart. It's a good way to get started. You know, it's a good primer for the system because it's relatively low alcohol. It's like
Oh,
wine
wow.
cooler. You know, it's like 5%, 3%, something like that.
Just a little aperitif.
I
Yeah.
mean, it's 9 o'clock somewhere.
So while you guys are having this done, does anybody else have a specific like thing that they want done to themselves?
I think
Piercing,
Chris would
haircuts.
want a haircut, but I don't think she's ever been in a salon before, so she's just like confused.
Yeah. So like one of the gnomes sees you confused and just pushes you in a chair and starts talking about how they're gonna frame your face. Uh,
What?
yeah. And they're
Oh,
like, "Don't you worry about it."
uh,
She's like, "Do you like it a little short? You want me to make it a little more butch or a little more feminine?"
uh, I don't know what those words mean.
And she like stops and she's like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna take care of this. You don't worry. You want any color? You like
Okay.
color?
No, just cut it short. It doesn't.
All right, you got it. She'll hook you up.
Pixie cut. Come on. Get it.
I mean, that's what I was thinking, but it's
That's her natural haircut as a pixie.
Okay.
she just cleans it up a bit. And like while you're having your hair done, you get your toenails and nails done and like painted, and like Joyden, there's like some purple color that the gnome is sure offsets lovely with your skin, and and Calric, they're like talking about how they have this nail polish that sparkles because it has beetles in it. And they're like, it's made out of dead beetles. We grind them up. It's great. You'll love it.
That's like all pigments,
Did
pretty
you
much,
to
though.
get the thing done? Is that a Layla?
What is your heart desire? The answer is go for it if you want it.
I'm good. I'll just be
You should get a massage.
Do they do those here?
Yeah.
Yeah,
there's
the chair's up
massage
front.
chairs.
Okay, I guess I'll do that. Although I did have like the side mental image of him trying to trim his ears and then his ears just keep flicking like a dog's do.
Oh, I'm just doing the boop 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 boop.
They gave your hair a little bit of a cut.
They just like Calric lays in the massage chair and the little like 3 foot tall gnome just walks on him.
Mhm.
That's a good image.
Thank you.
Let's do that.
So while Kelric is getting his massage and everybody's getting all of their stuff done, the door like swings open again, and this little like I don't know, probably 10-year-old kid dressed in like the classic courier's outfit with the shoulder bag swings in, looks around the room, sees Kalia, walks over, digs in his bag, and pulls out a bundle of cards about this thick. And he's like, hey, these are for you. Callie Balthazar said I'd find you here. And she's like, oh my god, that guy does not take a hint. And she takes the stack of cards and sort of throws them to the side.
How long did he take to write these things?
From the one you can see on top, it looks like they're printed.
That makes more sense.
Are there invitationals? Are they inviting you to another party? Or is he inviting you to another party?
She waves her hand at him and she's like, no, they're those stupid escort cards. Like here, she pulls the top one off and she reads it out loud. She's like, come see my new lamp. You can turn it down so low there's scarcely any light. P.S. My sofa only holds 2. She throws it to the side.
That kind of escort, not a escorting to.
Yeah, it's like a really bad way of flirting, okay? Because he doesn't know how to actually fucking talk to a lady.
Oh, magic.
That's why you ended up at someone else's abode.
Well, no, that's Balthazar. It's the one that never.
Look. This one isn't even filled out. Look at this. May I have the pleasure of your company to attend day, and then it's just blank to be held at blank on a blank of blank at blank. If so, please sign your name on the back of this card and return it to me. He didn't even fill the thing out. She throws it to the side.
Yeah, it's just a template.
Didn't even fill it out.
What's the term? Send her a form letter.
Oh man, Kurt needs some anti-wrinkle cream.
I
my
do.
gosh.
Oh
I
yeah,
aged
you
horribly on
got
that goat
old.
ship.
Oh shit. How do we get you unold?
I think you only aged like 10 years or something.
I thought several people didn't.
Yeah, I also aged.
You have to
Did
cast
that not go away? Or...
Yeah, no, you have to cast Greater Restoration.
Isn't
Well, I
that
guess I'm
within like
40
I think it's within 24 hours.
I don't get that till next level, guys. Sorry.
well, I guess I'm just old then.
Yep.
In the middle of this conversation, Callie is just like, this one's just got frogs holding hands on it.
Didn't give me a 2 or a from.
No, he didn't fill it out. He just bought a stack of them. She throws it off to the side.
I think Layla's gonna have a nice manicure with her existing nails. No acrylics or anything. She's gonna do red and gold, like a little gold design.
Nice.
Mm.
Very fancy.
Think that's gonna look pretty good for this evening's activities.
This one wants to know if he can escort me home. I live with his rival. This is stupid.
All these crummy pickup cards.
Okay, just for the record, these were a real thing. They were called escort cards. If you Google Victorian escort card, you'll see a dozens of them. It was like Tinder.
Oh, I tried it. It sent me to wedding cards. Right.
Yeah, Victorian.
Oh, that's amazing. Victorian pickup cards.
Yay!
Wow.
So the way these worked is you would mail them out to like all of the other women or to the women you were interested in your social circle. And if they responded, then it was okay to like you try to walk them home. But some of them are just like a picture of the devil and the guy's name.
Good.
That sounds
Wow.
amazing.
These are so weird. Should we ever be married, promise me you will never leave your trademark on me. Yeah.
Is that like
Weird.
don't be a dummy, come on her tummy? Like what is that? Oh god.
These are awesome.
I've never heard of that one before, but I love it.
Don't be a dummy, come on her tummy.
Oh my god, I could hear Rachel from across the house
God.
laughing.
Sorry.
Oh god.
Broker, Susie.
You're welcome.
So a few hours pass in this place. You guys get your hair cut, you get your nails done, you get your massages, you get the sweet smelling oils. Um, Callia reads these stupid cards. And after a little while, she's like, all right, well, the buzz has started and I look fabulous and all of you look just great. Let's
Better.
better. Uh, let's all let's all go load up and head into the lower city so I can get drunk.
Oh, I know the
Alright, girl, let's
perfect
do
place.
this. You know I'm looking to find this out of all of us. This golden
That's a
purple
perfect place. I know a bartender.
style.
I know a bartender.
It's like, also, once I get real drunk, we're gonna have to stop for pizza. So bar hopping. Um,
Hey.
and she goes outside, and you can tell this time she doesn't actually try to like hail a cab. She doesn't hail a pedicab or wave anybody down. She goes over to there's a row of them, like sitting outside of the nail salon, like parked. And she just goes over and gets in one. And like they start talking. The guy driving it is uh a short, like stocky, like olive colored skin, slicked back kind of greasy hair, like think 1950s greaser, but Victorian era. And his wagon, his pedicab's pulled by two. It's covered, which is nicer than the other ones, and it's pulled by two big black um, mares, two big black horses. And there's a quick chat. She slips him some money and what looks like a piece of paper. And then he loads up and is waiting for the rest of you guys. And she turns around and yells back, like, let's go, let's go, let's go.
We go.
Oh yeah, I think we gotta go. Elf song?
Bar hopping! Pizza!
Wouldn't you want to end at the elf song and not start there?
Does he have like a time that he wants to get off?
I don't remember. Just whatever
That's
the
right.
tavern closes for the night.
Okay, well then we can go wherever. We just gotta. I'll use my brain talking with Ira to ask her if what time she wants to make it that way. She gives me a
Later.
time. Okay.
Yeah, later.
Okay. Cool. We'll do that.
So you guys head out of the upper city and to the back through the gates, back into the lower city, back into the more slummy, worn down, nasty part of the city. And as you're traveling along, the pedicab, the wagon takes a turn, like down a left street through like a more narrow alley, and a rough looking dude in like a yellow shirt steps out in front of the wagon, like he was hiding in a doorway. He's half balding, missing a few teeth. Steps out, stops the wagon, like sneering. And you can see about two or three other of these guys come piling out of the wagon. And the guy in front of the wagon says, "Hey, yo, just real quick, we're gonna rob you, and then you can go. Okay? Just let me. We're gonna. My friends there. They're gonna circle around to the sides of the wagon. You just empty your pockets, any jewelry you got, and then you guys have a nice day. Okay?"
You
And
sure you want to do
Do
that?
we all just look at each other and
can I have you guys make a perception check for me?
Sure. I got a bad feeling about this, guys.
And all of the dudes that have surrounded the wagon are wearing like the same dingy yellow shirts.
Dingy yellow shirts. Why is
So
that dingy?
Curtis, Joyden, and Chris, you guys all see that the driver to the wagon like steps off the wagon between the horses. But the guys, the three dudes that have come around to the side of the wagon don't seem to have noticed that he's gotten down. So they don't seem to be paying attention, but he's like slipped down between the horses and is walking around behind them.
I yell out to one of them. I'm sorry, I just got these gold earrings. I don't want to lose them.
I think now's the time to cast silence.
Okay.
We're gonna
Well,
have to kill some people.
as you
Just
start
sit
to
back.
as you start to cast your spell, the driver slips up behind these three dudes, and there's a twang, a thunk, and then the sound of a knife coming out of the sheath. And he whacks one of these dudes on the back of the head, shoots one of them in the leg with a hand crossbow, and then just grabs the other one by the back of the head and puts a knife to his throat. So one of them's down on the ground, rolling around with a crossbow bolt sticking out of his leg. The other one is just like out cold. Is that you? The other one's just like out cold, and the third one has a knife to his throat. And like, so Layla, do you want to finish casting your spell?
Uh, if I don't, do I just keep my spell slot?
You said you were gonna start casting it, and this kind of interrupted it, so you can keep the spell slot.
Okay, then I think I'll just jump out and like kick the guy with the freaking crossbow bolt.
Or you kick him in the stomach, and
Yeah.
he's like,
You fucking ass.
the driver looks up at you and goes, "Hey, sorry about the interruption there, folks. You can get back in the wagon though." And he looks at the guy who he's got at knife point, and he's like, "Yeah, you boys new. You Carmine not tell you my wagon's off limits?" So the guy he goes to say something, and the dude puts the knife into his throat a little bit. He's like, look at my wagon. Fucking memorize the wagon. You see Joe Batter's wagon again, you're gonna leave it the fuck alone, right? All right, all right. You guys have a good night, okay?" And then he like whacks the dude on the back of the head, and he's like, "Hey, I'm sorry about that, ma'am. You want to help back in the wagon? You want to kick that guy again?"
Both. She kicks him again.
Okay. He opens the door and then holds out his hand.
Thank you.
There's like these two dudes on the ground, like bleeding and groaning and rolling around. And he's like, "Fucking kids these days, they have no respect, I swear." And he goes and grumbles and just climbs back up into the wagon.
Oh wow! I
She,
like this guy.
yeah, Callie is like, not a lot of people will take a wagon out of the upper city into the lower city because this kind of always happens. That's why you make sure you gotta hire Joe there. He takes care of it, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, he took care of it for sure.
So you guys load back up, and like a little awkwardly, the wagon, he knickers at the horses, and they begin to move again. And you guys head further into the lower city. Kalia seems to have a list of bars where she wants to stop. The first one is called the Broken Drum, and it looks like a kind of seedy, rundown place here. And she's like, "This place has the cheapest shots in town. No water. They don't put any water in them. It's a good place to start. Let's go. Shots on me!" And then she like jumps out of the wagon, and she's like, "Joe, we'll be back in like I don't know 20."
I also jump
I
off
follow.
the wagon.
I'm following her.
What
Like
are
she's
you
buying?
doing?
Drinking.
Fuck yeah, she's buying.
So she goes into this place. It seems like the bartender knows her. He's a big, like, heavy set dude. He's like, "Hey, Kalia, how's your aunt doing? You doing all right?" They have a quick exchange. She buys you shots of just like straight clear liquor.
Oh my
Uh,
god.
like basically vodka, but bad cheap vodka. But like it'll get you drunk. Um,
God.
And while you guys are in there doing these shots in this first bar, the door swings open behind you. Just people scattered about, sort of drinking and eating and doing their thing. And you guys are at the bar doing shots. The door swings open, and breezing into the room is Lord Neverember. His hair a little disheveled, his clothes a little worn. He looks like he's been sweating, like maybe he was running a bit. Under one arm, he has a bunch of flowers, and under the other arm, he has one of those stupid heart-shaped boxes of candy.
Oh, this guy can't take a hint, can
Uh,
he?
this is the
Oh,
other
this is
guy.
the other guy. The one that she's going back to.
And he's like, "Hey, Callie, what are you doing out here? You know, I sent these people to rescue you. I think I don't know, like, why are you out here drinking? Why didn't you come home?" And she's like, "Look, what's his first name? Daggle." She's like, "Look, Daggy, I just wanted a little bit of time with my new friends here. We're just getting to know each other, okay?" And he's like, "Well, you know, I brought you these. I thought, you know, I know you like nice things, and these look like nice things." And she's like, "Just leave them over there, okay? Like that's fine." and like they just continue having this awkward like little mini lover spat where he seems a little annoyed that she didn't come home and she's with you guys, and she seems annoyed that he's bothering to bring her flowers and candy.
Hmm.
And she's like, "Fine, listen, Daggy, I'll be home, in the morning. Okay, don't worry about it. Just go on. I'm sure you got papers to fill out or somebody to put a hit out on." Um, and he's like, "That hurts me. That hurts me. Talk to me that way." Um, so they have a little mini fight, and you guys are like just slowly sitting in the back doing shots.
Just drinking.
Yep. Watching it.
He eventually gets frustrated with her and storms out. Um, and leaves. And leaves you guys to your drinks. And she's like, "Okay, tapas. You guys want tapas?
Yeah, tapas. I don't know what
Snack.
that is.
I like snacks.
Cool.
It's like you can get these little fish sandwiches. It's like a meal, but they're real tiny, so you can eat a bunch of them every time you go to a different place. They get different things. These places they got these pickles. They're fried. They put this mayonnaise on them. The fuck's in that mayonnaise, Bob? And he like winks at her and he's like, "Hey, trade secret." So he like gives you guys more shots and a big
It's
ass
mayonnaise with
basket
water in it.
and a big ass basket of fried pickles with some kind of garlic ass mayonnaise.
Bleh. Bad
And
aioli.
yeah, um,
Nom
Do
nom
you
nom.
guys?
yeah, she eats
Do
a
you
bunch of
guys?
them.
Do you guys watch the Bon Appetit Test Kitchen ever?
Oh,
There's
I've
like
heard about it. It's like a lot of fun.
yeah, in one of the recent episodes, uh, they were like talking about like these really good like cheese fries or something that they get somewhere, in like Philly, I think. And they're like, man, this guy, he puts the best cheese sauce on him. I gotta figure out what the secret is. And they looked, and it was just like white American cheese with like water, and like that's it. That's
Aw.
the sauce.
Delicious. So
It's the
simple.
secret. Just put water in it.
Okay,
Jeez,
so
grody.
I could stop doing the voice, Layla.
I'm sure it's. I'm sure it's
No,
actually
keep doing the
delicious
voice.
though.
That's how we know it's
Okay,
her.
Good.
so she's like,
Good
"You guys do a few more shots. You eat these pickles," and she's like, "All right, bar hop," and then like she runs back outside to Joe's wagon. Luckily, you see a few other people dressed in the same dingy yellow shirts, all of them looking like rough individuals. Luckily, no one else seems to mess with Joe's pedicab. And he takes you guys around to like probably two other bars. And she orders like a different drink of some kind. Like this place has the best wine. Also, they have I don't know, apparently cheese fries. This place has the best, like they have a really strong ale or whiskey, but also, they like whatever their tapas is, these little like fish sandwiches or something.
Do I need to make a Constitution saving throw? This is a lot of alcohol mixing.
It is, and like she's like woo like the whole time. She snorts something out of a ring. Um, like she's
Whoa!
Hold on. Let me my nose. Ugh.
she's like
Pretty sure that's cheating.
the rest of my stuff's at home, so can't share. Sorry. Um,
My God.
she's getting like wasted and just drinking and yelling at people. Some sleazy guy comes up to the bar and tries to flirt with her, and Ira has to go over there and be like, you know, there's sleazy guy goes up to the bar and tries to flirt with her because she's drunk and he thinks she's an easy pickup. And Susie, you get a message in your head that's like, Kim, can I kill him? It's like,
No, Ira, just tell him to get lost.
and so she goes up and just lures the dude away from your mostly incapacitated, annoying patron for the evening.
Thanks.
Um, and as the night starts to wind down, you guys, I'm gonna throw you guys on this last map.
Do we need to roll Constitution?
Yeah, let's go ahead and roll con saves. That'll be fun. There's Chris. Ira at the bar with the sleazy guy. And we'll say this is Kalia. Layla's on there. There's Buster. There's Curtis. Let's just see how on what level of drunk you are. There's
Oh.
Jordan. There's Kelrick. So you guys can position yourselves around the bar as you see fit.
Kelrick's got bulk on his side.
I'm drunk enough.
We'll say a 10 or higher. You're a little tipsy. Anything lower than a 10, you're pretty swifty. Okay, so Layla, you are pretty drunk.
Yeah, I wanna need you got any of them that morning juice. Fuck. Coffee. Got coffee?
Dirty bean water.
The bartender's like, no, we don't sell coffee. What the fuck? This is like a coffee shop.
I am too drunk.
I can tell that. Look, I'll cut you off. How about that? You want some water? I don't know how good the water is here.
No,
I get you up.
no, she's
Beer.
good. She's fine. She needs another shot. Clearly, that will even her out. Something clear this time.
And while this is going on, outside, you start to hear like people shouting at each other. Like it sounds like a bunch of dudes yelling at each other.
Oh boy.
Make a perception check. To
Sure.
hear
Yeah,
what
I mean,
they're shouting about.
yeah, they're yelling like, "Hey, no, fuck you. Hey, no, fuck you. No, fuck you. Yeah, well, your mama's a whore," and like that kind of shit.
Oh,
I'm gonna
God.
see if I can see what's going on.
Why don't you come over here and say that?
Actually going outside.
Is that what flirting over here sounds like?
No.
Bring it in the air.
Pyra leans over to Kelrick and she's like, "I've only been to one place where that was flirting. I don't think it was here." Chris, if you sort of lean over so that you can see, there's no door on this place. So if you lean out and look out, you can actually see there's a bunch of like fairly well dressed looking guys, like basically suits, big, like not very fit but big guys, and they're standing on either side of the door, like just shouting at each other.
Back door we can leave through.
I think Layla's gonna sit in this chair and she's like, no coffee? Must undrunk self. And she's gonna touch forehead and do lesser restoration. And she'll be like,
Aw.
be healed, my self, child. Yeah.
Yeah, and one of them's like,
Fuck.
one of them's like, when are you fuckers gonna learn to stay on your side of town? Our side of town, in a week, this whole fucking town will be our side of town.
Walking down the alleyway.
Yeah.
What's the other shirts? Like it's yellow shirts and then.
These guys are all wearing suits, like tailored suits.
Oh, so
Both
not the
of them.
people.
Oh, and they're all fairly big dudes. Like not fit. They obviously don't exercise. They have a little bit of a punch, but they're fairly big dudes. They all look like cast members of The Sopranos.
Bunch of sloshed mobsters.
Yeah, and they're like, one of them's like, we're going in the fucking bar, and you're gonna go fucking home, okay? That's the way this is gonna work. Okay? We're gonna go in there, we're gonna get the girl, you're gonna fuck right off, you understand? And they're just yelling. It seems like it's escalating. Like it hasn't reached the point of violence yet, but it's getting there.
Good guy.
Do I recognize either of them as looking like they came from one of the two places we've been today?
Not like directly. But like they all have the look of the guys that were sort of standing around Balthazar's house. Like they're a little thuggish. One of them has a big scar across his cheek. Yeah.
Gonna stomp over there and
Buster gets up and stomps out, walks right in the middle of them. What did you say?
I'm just saying, hey.
Okay. Yeah, they're like, hey, whoa, hey, who's this little guy? What are you doing out here, little fella?
I'll give you a
Yeah.
little fella. I'll give
What-
you a little fella moment to get out of here.
One of them like starts like stomping around behind there. I said, look, he's angry. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think Chris is gonna come up in the middle too and be like, "You got a problem with my little friend here, huh?
They just fucking piling out of there. Look at all of you.
And Buster
little
is
guy.
very
Little guy,
smug.
you let this little lady fight all your battles for you. She's gonna come out here and stand up.
You'll
One's
see.
like, oh, I guess we know who wears the pants in that relationship. The other one's like, neither one of them wear pants, man. The ones wearing armor.
No,
You
we
don't
both
need
wear
pants when your
Wait,
dick is this
does
small.
Buster wear pants or not?
Does he Winnie the Pooh it?
Let me look at my picture. I
I
think
always assume Buster wore
Guys.
dad shorts, like cargo shorts.
yeah, he's got pants. I want to give him a makeover.
He does have pants, but in my mind, Buster wears cargo shorts.
It's gotta have big pockets.
um,
He only
yeah,
wears
Layla-
he wears those when it's freezing.
Hammer pants. Oh, I do.
Oh, okay, yes, he has like MC Hammer pants. Yeah, so he's like,
Yeah.
one of them's like, that one's wearing pants right there. What the fuck are you talking about? And he's like,
You're
that's not
both
pants.
wearing
That's like a
pants.
skirt. That's a weird fucking skirt. So like, what are you, a genie?
Who's Kalia in all this?
She's at the bar and she's like, you look over and she's like laying on the bar, drooling a little bit. She's like, bar's cold. Feels good on my face.
It's like I'll go over and check on her. And just keep an eye.
She's just drunk as fuck.
Like, I think you have some more suitors here.
No, I don't wear suits. That's silly. I'm a lady. Look at this hair. You know how much this hair costs? Most of it's not even mine.
What? Are you getting hair implants?
No, it's like extensions. You could use some. Wait, and then she looks at you, she's like, no, you got horns, it wouldn't work, that didn't even make sense. Look, I'm sorry, sweetie, I'm real drunk, okay?
It's like,
I get a little spiteful when I get this way, I didn't mean to be like that.
I don't know, it's all good. It fits your personality. You gotta have a lot of rough edges in this town, I imagine.
Yeah, I mean, dealing with all these fucking jabronis, and they all want a piece of what I got under my skirt.
Yep.
And one of the dudes outside is like, is that the fucking girl? You hear that fucking girl in there? She called us jabronis. She's one of them. One of the ones of the three is like, hey, look, I tell you what, you help us take care of these guys. We'll take the drunk girl off your hands. You can go about your night. How about that?
Would you rather be
get the
just
fuck out of here.
What?
Can I try to hide Kalia?
I said, would you rather be just sisters instead of jabronis?
What? I don't understand what that means.
Because
Are you speaking English?
bro, I assume bro is brother.
What? I don't know. Nobody actually talks the language that word's from anymore. It means like, you know, some guy. I understand it.
Okay.
I don't need it explained. She's drunk and dumb.
Oh no, I'm talking to the people outside. I'm sorry. I moved myself
okay.
to the door.
Yeah. Okay. Well, they're making an offer. The three dudes are like, "We'll slip you, a few gold. We'll help you maybe get these guys away. We'll take the drunk girl off your hands. You don't have to worry about it anymore." The guy's like, "Yeah, we'd like to see you fucking try slip a girl out of here." You know what? He starts like reaching into his coat. He's like, "You know what? I think I've had enough of your lip over there, fella."
Just
Wait. Who the fuck are you people?
Who the fuck are we? Who the fuck are you?
don't it's
Who the fuck are you?
you?
She's gonna cast spiritual weapon. She's just like, no, fuck right off. That's my woman.
All right, let's roll initiative.
Oh shit.
Which one? Which one wanted to take her? Because that's the one I'm gonna smash.
Well,
All of
I
them.
think.
Doesn't matter which one then.
The three at the back are the ones that were like, "We'll pay you." Layla.
We'll pay. Okay,
Here,
which ones wanted me to help them?
The three at the behind you. These
Oh,
three.
right. I need to.
Okay, well then I want to do the ones that didn't want to pay me to help them,
Oh, damn
Okay.
it.
and then I'll get those guys next. Don't worry.
Where Layla save changes.
Oh.
Initiative. Initiative. Initiative.
You guys, I'm too drunk for this. Well, actually, I sobered up real fast.
Is everybody in there? Okay. So Layla summons the spiritual weapon. Jordan, you hear the spell go off outside.
Shit. I'm quickly going to stealth away, just like, oh no, and try to aim for the person that Layla is aiming for.
Sure.
Uh, I think
That will hit.
Sweet. That much
Um,
damage. 22.
22. So he takes an arrow. He stumbles back, and he's the guy that shoved his hand in his coat. As he stumbles back, you can see he pulls like a pair of brass knuckles out. But he's still standing. Like you catch him in the shoulder, so he like fumbles back. Blood starts pouring out of the wound as the icicle arrow melts away. And he's like, "Ah, fuck! They got magic."
Try to pretend it was this lady that I'm sitting behind, just like she did.
He looks in your direction. You point at her like, "I shot you." Kelrick.
Cowrick is gonna look at these guys and go, "How much are they paying you to go take the girl?"
It's not just about payment. We can't dishonor Boss Balthazar. Like we got. This is a job, lady. Or sorry, this is our job, dude. It for a man.
I mean, can it be your job tomorrow?
What? It was a job tomorrow. It'll be our job yesterday. Look,
I know. I'm saying I will pay you to pretend you didn't see her here, and you could go after her tomorrow all you want, so you're not dishonoring your boss or whatever. I just don't want to deal with this right now.
look. Are you trying to just pay us to go away? That's not the way this works. We're a fucking family. You can make a persuasion check if you want.
Yes, please. I'm not gonna do too well, but I'm gonna try. It's perfectly average.
Yeah, no, that's his response. So we're a fucking family. You don't just pay people to go away from their family like this, lady. This is.
She
I keep
doesn't want
calling
to
you
be a
lady.
part of your family, and he's wasting his money on her.
That's not a decision for us to make. Okay, look, you need to get out of the way. So that'll be Kelrick's turn. Layla.
I tried to be nice.
Did my spiritual weapon hit with a 15?
A 15 hits.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and roll the damage for that then.
Okay. Remember, you cannot do non-lethal damage with a spell.
Oh, well, I don't want to do that then.
You can hit one of the other ones.
I'm gonna do that then.
Okay. Because this dude's got an arrow sticking out of it.
Yeah, yeah, we'll do this guy.
Bunch of fucking freaks. I'm getting battered by a giant. What is this? A dildo? What is this over here? Did you want to move? Summoning pink wings out of there and swinging them around at people.
I think Layla's gonna go a little crazy. Cause like she doesn't want a woman to be abducted by a man, and she's gonna use her action to get her wings out. Cause she's spooky.
Okay, sure. Fucking
And
wings
she's
coming out.
and her eyes are gonna be solid white with like a lot of light, and she's just gonna stare down at these guys.
Okay.
Very scarily.
Curtis.
Oh, me?
Curtis.
Oh,
Oh, right. Sorry. Yeah.
They're all still up, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I can head over, but I don't know how far I can get with Kelric in the way.
Nah, don't worry about it. You
You
can
can
go
move
past
through
door.
friendly spaces.
I think he's just gonna walk by with like a pint and be like, "Is everything okay here?"
They
Like a
want to
bit.
take girl.
Uh, do, do,
These guys are
Lady.
big dicks.
Person. Just gonna.
waiting for my. There we go.
So, casting sleep on
Yeah.
the dudes that are injured, I assume, because you have a better chance.
Would it catch like these guys or all of them?
You can catch all of them. Unfortunately, 20 is only enough to put this guy asleep. So this guy goes to sleep. So there's a squeeze on the squeeze box, and a little dude, and the guy just is like, "Hey, look, you fucking shot me with a somebody hit me with an icicle." He just like lays down on the chair on the porch and goes to sleep.
Good night.
Ira just walks over and leans out the door and is like, "Feel like you guys have this? Yeah, you've got this."
Yeah, we're good.
uh, which makes it these guys' turn. They all pull out like brass knuckles and small knives and like cudgels and that kind of crap. But the three that are left remaining standing are like, um, uh, fucking Neverember didn't tell us the fucking bunch of magic people had it. Let's, let's right. We're gonna go get more men. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna go
Damn it.
get. We're gonna go report this to the. We're gonna go.
Take your friend!
They leave him. Uh,
No.
Chris, it's your turn.
Me. Um. So I want to punch someone who has. I mean, I want to stab someone who has brass knuckles. Which one?
Okay.
Any of them?
We'll say that guy has brass knuckles. This guy has like a small club, and this guy pulled a knife out of a walking stick.
I'm gonna try and
Just gonna punch him.
slap him.
Okay, that's fine. Go for it. Six. Okay. You may continue attacking. I assume you're doing non-lethal because you said like punch or slap.
Yeah. But also, I want.
Oh, you
I
want to
want his
disarm
brass
him?
knuckles.
Okay, hang on. It's a strength save. One time you disarm. Oh, it just drops it. No, you add 2 to the damage, and the target must make a strength saving throw. Okay. I got a 15.
That just. I have my save.
Okay, so you slash across the back of his hand with the brass knuckles, but he doesn't actually drop them. He starts swapping them over to the other hand. He's like, ah, fucking bitch, cut me. You have additional attacks.
Yeah, I'm
You
gonna.
can continue to try. That will definitely hit. Okay. And do you want to try to
Actually,
disarm him again?
I might try to drop it and take his stuff.
Okay. He's still up. Though he's starting to panic. You can see he's like, fucking, she's got all these swords. Where all these damn swords come from? Who walks around with 2 damn swords?
You picked the wrong people to do this with.
That,
Bruh.
hey, look, lady, and you can see
If you
like
give me your brass knuckles, I'll let you off. Though I'll let you off easy.
he's like looking at his buddies behind him and trying to gauge their reaction. Like, make an intimidation check.
I'm bad at.
Can I help?
No,
Okay.
for your action. Strengthened by the fear of what his buddies would say to him later, he's like, "I'll give you these brass knuckles, alright? I'll give it right to you." Um, Buster.
This guy in front of me, I'm going to attempt to command him to.
He's having a nice snoozles.
Oh, he's snoozing.
He's having
Okay.
nice noozles.
I command you to keep sleeping. Okay, I'm gonna turn my attention to these guys.
He's doing a great job.
All right.
10 out of 10 performance.
I command, or at least I try to command you to go away and not think about this again.
Okay. It only lasts an hour, but you can command him to go away.
Yeah, I command him. Beat it.
Just beat it.
Roll
Beat
20.
it.
Running really slow today.
I
I got a natural 1.
Oh my god! Wow,
He's like,
it worked.
I'm just gonna fucking go away and not think about this again. Okay. And he just starts to leave.
Cool. All right.
The other one behind him is like reaches up. He's like, Tommy, we gotta get the fuck out of here, man. There's too many of these people. They all got swords and shit. This is
I want
magic.
your brass knuckles.
Look, that guy over there got shot with an arrow. Let's get the fuck out of here, Tommy. And they're gonna just run away.
Oh, dang it.
Damn
So
good.
So much
Oh.
for you. Don't do that to family.
You know what? I had this token for Lord Never Ember and forgot about it. It's got
Oh.
flowers and everything.
Oh, good.
Need to woo his lady love.
So I'm gonna go drop you guys out of initiative. They are as soon as the fight started to not go their way at all, they just started to run away.
Ah,
You want I should drop this one off a building?
No.
It's
leave
all
him.
right.
Okay.
No, you should leave him be. His friends are already angry for no reason.
Then I need a
Besides, you shot
drink.
them.
Chris, Ira looks at you and she's like, "If you want a pair of brass knuckles, we can get you a pair of brass knuckles. Or does it have to
Although
be
it's more
that
fun
guy's?
if I take them from people that I beat.
You want that guy's brass knuckles?
You can take the unconscious one's brass knuckles.
Does he
That
have
guy
brass
too.
knuckles?
He did have a set of brass knuckles.
Ooh, I'm gonna grab them.
She's like, I can go get that guy's brass knuckles. He hasn't gone that very far.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Don't go out of your way.
So, what are we gonna do with this drunk girl?
I don't know.
Have the pedicab take her home?
I forgot. Joey's still standing out there. So
Oh,
he just
yeah.
watches this whole thing and he's like, he just nods appreciatively. He's like, my dad used to say bullies are like balloons. You give them a good pop, they just fly away.
Do you drop off for drunk
Yeah,
people?
yeah, I can take her home. I know where I'll take her to her aunt's house. I know where her aunt lives.
Thank you.
All right, help me load her up. He starts walking into the
Mhm.
bar.
Can you drop us
I'll
off
just
at Elf Song?
Yeah. Help me get the drunk girl in the fucking wagon. Let's go.
Oh yeah, no
Tarek will
problem.
just pick her up. Just
Oh, that's convenient. I don't suppose you want to pull a wagon for a living, and he like winks at you.
I mean, I could be a horse.
Well, you could just be a fucking horse. What the fuck?
I've seen him
Well, this
He
be.
is
looks at you. He's like, wait. Does he mean he can be a horse? Is that like a sex thing?
Both.
Shit. All right. Well, you know, if I ever decide I'm into horses, well, shit, I got 2 of them, but I don't know. Let's put this drunk girl in the back of my cab.
Either sex, Joe. Either sex.
Ira's like, I can be either sex.
Also true.
Is it a horse thing?
Mhm.
A horse thing or a sex thing? I'm so confused. You guys load drunk Callie up into the wagon. Joe will take you guys back to the Elf Song Tavern and drop you off for the evening. So you guys find yourselves back in the Elf Song, the eerie elves song tune playing in the background. You wave goodbye to Joe as he carts Kalia back off toward the upper city.
Yay.
Fun.
Is my bartender there?
That was
He is still
enjoyable.
there. A half-work bartender?
Mm.
Yes.
Alright. I'm gonna go up to the bar and get a drink.
Another one?
Another one?
Maybe you should
I mean-
have more water.
I cured myself, Kelric. Thank you. I need to start my buzz over.
Plus,
Gonna
she,
fill
she
back up again.
yeah, Layla was drinking while we were. We were drinking while Layla was protecting somebody's arm.
With your guys' return back to the 5-minute break, Layla sachets up to
Back
the bar.
to the 5 minutes.
Let's take a 5-minute break.
I'm gonna sashay up to a bar. This is gonna be great. We'll be right
You're
back.
starting to do the bad New York accent.
I'm starting to do the bad New York. It's terrible. And
All right, I'll be back in a couple of minutes.
be right back.
Okay.